What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, RR Buildings. For those of you that don't know, RR stands for Rural Renovators, because back when I started my business almost 20 years ago, that's what I did. I was a remodeler out in rural Illinois. I know, it's a very cool name, and everybody deserves a little R&R, so call Rural Renovators for your next home remodeling need. That was my tagline, and today's project, we're gonna be back in the remodeling world for a small project, hopefully. And that is, we're in a basement. We've got, as you can see here, a spot in the carpet where there has been a leak that has developed at some point, and we're gonna tear out this wall, okay? That's gonna be the start of the project. We've got this wall that we need to discover the issue, get that fixed, maybe an egress window we'll put in. I don't know, we'll get there. This bar that, I don't know, it was cool to put bars in your basement at some point. This is gonna get tore out. And then we also have a TV area that is gonna get remodeled. And the goal is to kind of do some exploratory work, see what the exterior is like, because based on my experience, when I see certain things in the remodeling world, I can kind of tell probably the people that did the work originally maybe didn't care that much or didn't know that much. So I am anxious to see what's behind these walls to really determine the scope of this project. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get all the electrical removed, the trim removed, and then we're gonna start diving into some drywall removal. And we will end with, when all that is repaired and done, we may do some framing in here and put some bedrooms. If we get an egress window, we can call it a bedroom. If not, it will just be a room. And then we are going to do new flooring, because carpet in a basement, bad idea. It's nice the day it's laid, but it's just not a good idea, I don't think, to have carpet in a basement. So that's gonna also get done. So that's kind of the scope of this project. And if that interests you, go ahead and just right now hit the subscribe button so you can follow along. Maybe you've got a home remodel project that will entail some of the things that we're gonna do, and it may be helpful to you. But with that, let's go ahead and get this demo started. The best part is the demo. The worst part is the cleanup, but that will all have to get done. So let's go. To a degree. And we're getting rid of these ugly, ugly, ugly almond outlet covers, man.
And outlets and switches.
Yeah.
Because you can't have them with white. I mean, you can. It's just kind of frowned upon.
Well, that was easy.
Okay. Where's that flat bar at? Are we saving these trims?
Nope. I'm not putting them back up.
That is,
although I probably could put them up and paint them, but they're...
You could. I mean, it's your call.
Maybe just don't destroy them yet. We'll talk to the client. So since we're removing the wall but not the ceiling, I'm just doing a nice score to kind of cut that tape up there. So when we pull that drywall, it doesn't pull the face of the ceiling off, and then we got to do a bunch of work. And I think the goal is, depending on how it all goes, we won't touch the ceiling. We'll just put a crown molding up at the gap. That way, because there's a little bit of a texture on this ceiling, and I don't know if I can match it. So depending on how it looks, we may just crown mold that and have a flat wall to a textured ceiling. There you go. Okay. It does look like 5/8 maybe.
Screwed?
Well, it's going to be screwed.
So, are we going to be able to find screws and, like, pop them out? Would that be easiest?
No, that's 1/2 inch. That's 5/8.
Oh, but it is textured, so good luck finding screws.
Yeah. We'll get it. Ain't no drywall ever made me meet my match, Greg. There's just no way around the physicality of a demo job, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
You're just gonna have to do a little bit of manual labor, get dirty. Oh, the first sneeze of a remodel.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Okay, now pull it down.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Well, that's good news. Nothing there, so that's good.
So maybe just along the bottom.
Well, we're gonna find out. It could be the crack between the floor and the, you know. I was told by the client that there was some gutter backup issues that might have caused it.
That would do it. I mean,
So, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen again.
Nice try, dude. Nice try.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
What the heck?
What?
There's sill plate there.
Probably because that's where the fix was tried to be. There it is. Dude, I just saw what I believe to be the biggest spider I've seen in a while. Look at that hack job. So here's obviously the problem. It's this guy right here, this crack. Where is he?
What?
The spider. The dude was huge, man.
I mean, he's probably gone.
Yeah, okay.
You
Well,
see the dead mouse?
no.
It's right there by that piece of insulation underneath the outlet.
Oh yeah, look at that, little dead mouse. Nice. No stuff left. Awesome. Well, we'll get that, we'll have to cut that out and kind of see what's going on. Probably remove these studs that look like, back to where it looks good. Mm-hmm. And, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it might look, you know what I'm saying? You just never know. This could have been all black and nasty. Mm-hmm. Get a little bit of bleach water, clean stuff up. You can see this little hairline crack right here, see it? Mm-hmm. Looks like they used some hydraulic cement, but no like elastic polymer paint coating surface cover protector or magical
Hello?
waterproofer.
Didn't even know that was there.
Oh, I did. Problem is,
So what do you got to fix?
this is too low of a slope and it kind of goes downhill. It needs to get more like up. So if you look, Greg, at this, do you see how it's very flat?
Yeah. I mean, it goes downhill slightly.
Not enough. So we're gonna get rid of all the fiberglass. Yeah.
This is when...
2-man.
No, I was going to say a mask would be...
You got long sleeves or no?
No. Well, actually, I do in my truck.
You just fold it in half and shove them in.
Well, I was going to roll them up so that they were nice and tight. Kind of start at the top and kind of like...
That's a lot of work, dude.
It'll compact better in the bag, won't it?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not lying. You're not lying. I just didn't want to have to do all that nasty work. I got mass. You want some?
Why is it so spicy?
Probably not a bad idea. Look at them. This one looks used.
It's not used. It's just crunch. You want one too?
It's used!
All right, you don't have to use that one. There.
Thank
Now
you.
we're all going to be safe.
And sound.
Secured over there for sure. That's not.
Secured to the ground.
Ooh. Nope. All right. Plan number 2.
Take off
Phillips. Just take off the top. Where's the Phillips driver at? LED lighting.
Watch her.
This will give us an idea how much dumpster we need. Yeah.
We fill with.
Huh, that's one way to do it. Look at that, homeowner special, dude. We're missing a stud. Don't worry, just put mud in it. It'll be fine. It'll create some strength and make it hard.
It worked.
I mean, it did, yeah.
I mean, it really worked.
Maybe we got something to learn, you know? Good job. Oh, they're still nailed, though. Who's the idiot that nailed them instead of screwed them? You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's glued down.
Well, some good glue, I guess. Not much glue.
No. Interesting. Okay. Wow, that just opened it up, didn't it?
Yeah. Kind of crazy. Holy cow. It's breaking out.
Oh, no heavier than my side. I mean, we have equal weight, don't we?
No.
By carrying it on the end, doesn't that kind of like put all the weight equally?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got more on my end.
Interesting.
Just throw it in there, you know?
Like, I don't even know. Is it like stuck in there? I think it is. I guess I could just move all that down and kind of tack it with some, or just look at this. This is how lazy someone was. They got all the holes. Somebody drilled all the holes to run the wiring.
Well,
They just said, nah.
yeah, I don't know.
So that was phase one. And suppose we should probably get this tore out and kind of cleaned up, and then maybe what we'll do is cut the carpet so we can kind of just clean this area out. There. I hate doors anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's just a better way to operate, Greg.
Is it?
Yeah.
It looks like it's just so much more smooth.
So much easier. Okay, wait, now down,
It's just a piece of plywood.
up, down.
Just go on the back side and
1, 2, 3.
is that a Lego box?
Yeah, probably. Looks like it.
How did that get in there? What Lego set is this? Oh, Star Wars.
Ready?
Hold on 1 second, let me get it.
Attaboy.
Good.
Good, take it off. Yep, perfect. Wow, that was awesome, dude.
Ooh, my hand's gonna. Oh no!
Yeah, whatever.
It's a whole tape bed, brother.
That's okay, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
I always wanted more reasons to hate your guts. I thought I had enough, but clearly you keep giving me new ones, you know?
Yeah.
So.
You're welcome.
Hold on, hold on. Ugh. Told the client to get everything out of here that they didn't want dusty. I hope they got it all out. That's what I'm talking about. Good old Diablo. Careful, don't bend the blade. Just for now, leave these hanging down, and if we sister next to them with a new stud, then that's what it'll be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, right here.
Bottom plate.
See this?
What?
See this? Saw.
Both sides. See, that's treated board.
Sure is.
So why is that treated and the rest not?
I don't know, man. I didn't build it. Nice and easy, brother. Nice and easy.
Down for that picture of that dog that looks like Louie.
Oh my God, it's a cute dog. All right, so I think we've got kind of what we planned on doing today was to expose this water leak issue and then also kind of back here into this TV area. And I think what we need to do now is talk with the client, determine what the ultimate goal is now that this is all opened up, see where we want to maybe make some walls. We've got a egress window specialist coming to look at putting in an egress window so that this can actually have a legit bedroom down here. And depending on where that goes, it might change the path of how we frame up the rest of this basement. So we're gonna get this all cleaned up, get the carpet out of here, do a full cleanup, get it down to a clean slate so that we can kind of look, evaluate, measure, and just have a good visual on what we're working with without all this debris and garbage everywhere. So we're gonna go clean up some, close off some doorways so we can keep a mess just on the path to the dumpster. So, you ready, Greg? The best part of all demos is cleanup. Said no one
What
ever.
I get paid for, I guess.
That's where you get the big bucks. That's right.
I get a 0 cent raise.
All the tack strip in a concrete floor has to either be glued, which would be a pain, or you have to drill holes and pound a concrete nail in. Those concrete nails don't like to come back up. So you can pound them in, but then the head is just barely like noticeable. And we're gonna be putting an LVP down here. I want it to be as flat as possible. So I think this is actually a pretty good solution. Doesn't take a whole lot of time, cleans that head right off. And then if it's still sticking out a little bit, you can take your hammer and drive that nail in ever so slightly because the hole is deeper than the nail, but there's no head then sitting on top of the concrete. And who doesn't love a good grinder, right? Yeah, me. I don't like grinders, but all right, here we are again. You liking this little guy, aren't you?
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty convenient to take up and down the stairs.
Yeah. Also falling in love with that tool versus bending over with a pry bar, aren't you?
Sure. It is pretty nice.
All right, so we got kind of this all cleaned up pretty good, but one last demo we want to do over here is, obviously this is trash. This is where some water was leaking, and I've got the guys coming on Monday to look at this, but I'm gonna remove all this. One, because there's probably some mold on this. Two, because they want probably better access to fix this problem. And I guess three, I wanna put down an actual sealed board, whether it be a treated, which I don't probably I don't like to use. I'm gonna use white wood, but this time we're gonna seal tape the bottom so it doesn't wick moisture from the concrete. So we're gonna tear this all out. We gotta remove some electrical, and then I will reframe this all in. The other reason being, fourth, is because we might put a egress an egress window. I use proper English, you know, it's not an egress, it's an egress, right about here. So all this framing gotta go anyway, and then once we get all this done, then we can do a good thorough cleaning and start working on the rebuild process. Let's sawzall the top, because the bottom board's coming out. We don't want nails sticking out that we gotta cut. So if I come through and cut all the tops.
You want to use that little blade?
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Is this the good blade?
No, that's a trash blade. But if you use this guy.
No, it's too deep. I want the long one so I can kind of come in at an angle. Where's that at? Here we go.
Well, I think this will work.
No, this will be good. Let me see this. I'm afraid
that you're gonna.
No, I won't.
The concrete.
Nope. I'm not gonna. If I do, I'll buy you lunch.
You heard it. You heard it.
I guess we'll have to classify smoking because I might tip, you know, I might touch tips on it, but I'm not gonna smoke it, you know. Hey, we gotta get this electrical turned off. Or you at least need to just pull those nails off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you probably should just unplug it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Disconnect it from that. I don't like the way you worded that. Like, yeah, we can do that, but I'm not going to.
Funny story, guys, a little backstory on RR Buildings and Greg's existence here. We'll make this very short and sweet. First day on the job, it was like the first couple jobs actually. Like there was like multiple jobs in a row.
Yeah.
Doing a bunch of remodeling and a bunch of outlets. I'm like, Greg, change all these to new white outlets.
Yeah.
Here's what you do, white here, black here, ground here, pretty simple. And I'm like, just don't touch the wires, you'll be fine. We're not gonna turn breakers off. It's not that big of a deal.
I asked him to turn the breakers off.
Poor guy.
I got zapped like 6 times.
Yep, but he learned how to do it better. Hey, grab that, grab something to plug it in.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's undo it, and then we'll turn it back on, because I don't know what it turned off, other than I knew it turned off some of this basement stuff.
Does the wire end up going over here?
No, I'm thinking it's probably the start of a, you know, this guy goes up. I could follow it. Might be these guys too, but we'll just, give me a Phillips and we'll just undo it.
We still have power over here, so.
Well, it ends right there, Greg. Burn the house down, dude.
That's a wolf spider.
Look at that guy. What is that, though? That's not a wolf spider.
No.
It's just a...
Brown recluse?
No, those would be brown, not black. Maybe it's
Google
a...
it.
Well, I gotta get it back out now. We scared it away. Okay, let me get a Google on it. Chinese wolf spider is what it says. Okay, Greg, I want you to... Sorry, I got it. Well, he's not doing no harm, dude. He's eating bugs.
He's eating bugs.
He's gonna
probably
die.
mice.
We're definitely killing him.
No, we're gonna
No,
we're gonna release him into the wild.
Nope, he's dead.
Kyle,
he is.
We're gonna release him into the wild.
I promise you, there will be no releasing because, like bears, they return to their homes.
We're gonna release him in the wild. Oh, that's gonna crunch.
There. Oh, look at that guy, dude. He is huge. That's called nasty. Okay, let me cut this back over here. We'll get rid of that. These, let's just, like, that's garbage, don't even bother with it. But these ones we'll just kind of stack up somewhere, and if I can use them over here, Greg, to like frame in that, we'll just use them for that. I just want to note, I didn't hit the concrete or smoke it in Greg's terms or mess up this blade, which I'm actually pretty proud of because this is a good Diablo blade. I don't want to ruin it. Are you proud of me, Greg?
I guess no lunch for me.
No lunch for you. Ooh, there's a crack right there too. Not uncommon on the corner. Good. All right, so now that we've got this all kind of cleaned up, we've gone through, vacuumed everything, did the best we could. I'm gonna go ahead and take, this is a solution of 1/4 cup bleach to 1 gallon of water. It's just it's a watered down bleach that basically is going to hopefully kill any potential mold that's in these walls. Now, none of this looks bad, but clearly this is where the problem was. This is just some probably calcium and rust deposits, but definitely you can see where the bottom treated plate was. Now, the biggest problem with using white wood in this instance is that all that wood is organic material, and it doesn't matter what you do. I learned this on a job a long time ago, that there was mold in. Mold is all around. It is floating through the air at any given time, anywhere. And if you give it a place to grow, which mold loves dark, damp basements without a lot of airflow, and organic material. It needs something to grow on, right? So airflow's good, waterproofing is good, and we're gonna just go ahead and try to kill any spores that may be lingering around and just let this area dry out nice, and hopefully when we take care of our water issue, we don't have this issue again. Come on. There we go. That is step 1 of the basement remodel. This is the main focus, getting this waterproofed. So we wanted to tear into it, get this all accessible. We've got a company coming on Monday, and they're going to look at this. They're gonna look at either putting an egress window here and making this a bedroom, or we've got a small window over here that is also a good spot for a bedroom here. Honestly, probably my better option. And we've already got a lintel on our brick because I have a brick exterior. So this makes the most sense with a single like casement egress window, because it won't be as much work outside, I don't think, to make this happen. And it kind of gives me a little bit more flexibility, which will allow me to make a nice entryway into the bathroom. Yes, this is my house. This is my basement. I just always like keep people hanging because I swear every job I do, somebody says, "Are you guys building your house? Are you building Greg's house?" No, this is my house though. So I definitely want to do this right, and getting this water problem taken care of is of the most important. So this is where we're going to focus. But since we're doing it, we're gonna do the rest of this stuff. So if this is something you're interested in, if you're maybe thinking about a basement remodel down the line or whatever, you just like watching content, maybe this is a cool series to follow along with. This is gonna be video 1. Next video, we will deal with the waterproofing, talking with the company, seeing where that goes. We're gonna start framing things back in, and then that will allow us to get our electrical done and then move towards drywall, trim. We've got flooring to put down. I am not doing carpet again. So yeah, if that interests you guys, stick around and we'll take you through the journey. So gonna go ahead and get done for the day here. We just got cleaned up, and we'll catch you on the next video.